Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to the Blades of Ragnarok episode 12. A little reminder of the rules that our Viking tribe has, and let's get started. So, a little reminder of what went on last stream, at the end of last stream. We finally managed to get a stone farm built after having researched electricity. As you can see right now, I kind of don't have the farm operating. Solar flares and fires and all sorts of other reasons. But these things happen. We have two prisoners. The third is not with us any longer. One prisoner is missing a leg, the other some toes. They do not have a lot of resistance remaining, 18 and 6. We have, of course, Sven, careful shooter, bloodlust, with a few psycasts. We've got Naz right now with severe food poisoning, which is kind of a problem, but quick sleeper and tough. And then, of course, Doc. Doc, who is our meleeer, chemical fascinated undergrounder. We do, if you're wondering about the combat music, have a raid incoming. Just a simple little travel raid, possibly to add some additional recruits to our Viking tribe. Tribe with electricity, so at least there's that. Oh, wow. Cheers for the the train already. And a belated Merry Christmas to all of you. Oh boy. A lot of unlocked emotes. So these guys are preparing a while. They are 4/5 bowmen, 1/5 melee. Really not that difficult. Our mini turret. Oh, yep, here they're coming for their assault. Our mini turret is could use a little bit more barrel durability, but otherwise it's sort of fine. And we have been fixing up our entryway to make sure, or just to make it a lot more difficult for raiders to raid. So it is very much time for me to jump into position here, I think, and take out these raiders. I think the music might be a little bit too loud. Problem with using custom music is the volume normalization is a little weird. But yeah, hi everybody. I've got my mascot right here next to me. He's ready to do some raiding and pillaging, aren't you, buddy? Yeah, he is. Alright, so here they come. Naz just now getting in position. They only have short bows, so not that tough. Let me get the turret on as well. And of course, they flee at 5. You know, so 3 down and they'll flee. I don't know why they're trying to bash my walls. That's a very strange... Okay, so here's one that we could capture. Ooh, body pierced. And not a whole lot of skills. I don't think Naz is going to be able to chase them down due to the food poisoning. But Sven is going to at least try. Mole here, I think, is going to stay being a body pierced and abrasive. I know we don't have a lot of people, so it's hard to be picky, but I'm just going to be picky. That's just not stats that I want. This other guy would have been great. Gourmand is annoying, but oh god, both of them would have been. Darn it. The other trouble is I don't even have enough psycast to... Yeah, they got away. I don't even have enough focus to drop stuns or anything like that. Oh well. C'est la vie. We are slowly replacing all of the torches which require periodic wood with lights. So that's going to be very, very helpful. Being able to do that all lit and everything. We do have a quest. I should have gone over this, but we have a quest to get components and silver by building this silly little monument that somehow the Empire wants us to build. Yeah, it's a bit of a joke. Alright, another thing I should do with Naz, once Naz is awake, is continue to mine so that we can replace more of the lights. Now that we have 3 solar power panels, I am going to allow the sun lamp to run. Something that's going to be important for me to do is to... maybe right here. Is to get some wind power so that at night, when the sun is not out, we'll be able to generate power as well. So this, if I had any hopes for this episode in particular, I would say fixing our food scarcity problems would be just amazing. I would absolutely love to not be on the edge of starvation like we have been in the past. I know right now everybody's really, really hungry because I haven't been cooking. In fact, Naz, are you over your food poisoning? No, you still have food poisoning. All right, Doc, I'm going to have you do it, sorry. So this isn't exactly the cleanest kitchen. I definitely need to fix it up, but it will get fixed up in due time. For now, it's just going to have to do, hopefully won't food poison me. Fingers crossed. Okay, there we are. And we are going to do until we have, let's say, 7. Now, I don't yet have air conditioning. So until I have air conditioning, it's going to be really difficult. I mean, the seasons are almost always really, really cold. So maybe it won't be that bad to try to keep our food frozen. But yeah, I do hope to go on some raids here. Alright, let me catch up on the activity feed. Chelsea, Savior, Matt, Zayla, Glitch. It's just a whole lot of Savior, actually. MVP, more Matt, more Glitch. Thank you all for subbing and dropping some bits. Vents, lots of vents. Yeah. Yeah, we do have a geothermal vent right here in our stockpile, which is going to keep us warm-ish. But something that I really ought to do is get a hearth. It's obviously we have the technology to heat ourselves more efficiently than like a hearth, but it's very Viking-like to have a massive hearth. And that is what I'm trying to go for. So, let's say, what stones do I have? I don't have, actually. I basically don't have stones at all. Alright, so we're feeding our prisoners who are like super starving. And I really do hope to get some of the farm replanted. Alright, Naz is doing it now. We basically have not managed to fully harvest anything at this point. Like, I would go so far as to say there has not been a moment where, like, I've harvested crops. I think that's a pretty fair assessment, which is kind of... Oh, come on! Just leave my potatoes alone. Jesus. Cursed potatoes. Wow, there is even polar bears out here? That's no joke. Yeah, Freya clearly doesn't like crops at all, and really does not want me to have them. But I'm going to fight her on this. I'm going to fight her on this. And I'm going to get my potatoes. What's funny, which I think is a common misconception of Viking culture, most Vikings were farmers. I know how crazy that sounds, but it's true. It's factually true. But man, we're Viking warriors, so it is a little bit different, to be fair. Alright, so Naz is on a critical break. It wouldn't be so bad if we got a little bit more lights. But you're just busy. Huh. You can see other raiders and raid groups attacking neighbors and the like. Which is kind of interesting. Alright, here we go. Yeah, Viking is a job, not an ethnicity. Well, the Viking culture, most of them are just like simple farming. You know, the people that lived in Viking clans. Oh. Push that hype train. Yeah, Scandinavian, whatever. I'm not trying to really be historically accurate. All right, you're gonna go berserk with the guard sitting on top of you. Here, Doc, you want to help out with this? I don't really want... Oh, my recon armor is about to drop below 50%. That's what I did not want to have happen. It's okay. Okay, we'll get tending to. As you can see, my power generation sucks. I think we already knew that. So yeah, getting wind is kind of a necessary thing for us to do. Obviously, this wind turbine kind of interrupts where we had our tomb going on, but it's not really a tomb. It's okay. So we are out of power yet again. I think what temperature is it? I think what might be best is if I build a campfire in here. Just to keep it warm, because I don't have guaranteed power, and I don't want my potatoes dying of frost. So we'll have that. All right, so we now have tattered apparel, which is a bummer, but that was bound to happen eventually. I'm just gonna have them force wear it and deal with the negative mood. I'd rather have the protection. Armor in RimWorld, if you're unaware, protects you perfectly until it decays. Same with weapons. Weapons, a 1% weapon and a 100% weapon have no difference in stats, other than the fact that if a 1% weapon gets left out or set on fire or something, it obviously goes bye-bye really, really, really fast. Alright, so we're starting to set up the wind turbine, which should aid our power problems. Let me cut that single tree that's in the way. This is a berry bush, that's fine. And we are tending to the prisoners. I guess I hit this dude with an axe and didn't even patch him up. Let's ignore the fact that I've been terrible to my prisoners. Alright, Sven. Let's go ahead and get us some wind power. Oh, come on, raccoon. Okay. That should start helping out. And all this additional steel that I'm getting, we can put towards some additional power capacity. That wouldn't be a terrible idea. I don't really know where to put these batteries. I mean, that's a separate issue. Another thing I'm going to need to do is to... Let's see. Is to cut some stone so we can finish off some of the projects that we have. There we go. Some lights, some repair. And Klein redeems a Show Yoda. Buddy. You can't actually put batteries in a monument. You can't put any installations in a monument, or it violates the monument's quest. So putting my batteries in there is not a viable solution, unfortunately. So I'm going to shave the mountain like I always do. So we're not, you know, inviting in the bugs. I don't want the bugs. The tiles in here, I'm going to cancel them out and just say flagstone. Sandstone, flagstone. Yeah, it's a monument for ants. I mean, that's what the royals asked for. And to be honest, I don't really care what it looks like. Alright, so everybody's food needs at the bare minimum are being met. The farm is growing. The corpses I don't even need to bury because they're just being eaten. Which is, honestly, for me, best case scenario. Because I don't want to have to deal with them if I don't have to. There we go. And if this monument gets destroyed in any way, we lose goodwill with the Empire. We're already at negative 100, so they're effectively saying, I will hate you times 1,000. Kind of a big old joke, if you ask me. Okay, so we have a little bit of a flash storm. Really? You flash storm right next to my ambrosia. Oh, twice. Oh, you directly set fire to the ambrosia. Okay, whatever. Whatever. The Storyteller, I think, we can safely confirm the Storyteller hates crops. Right? I wouldn't be exaggerating if I said this Storyteller does everything in her power to destroy crops. Oh, great. Sadistic rage. Huh? Oh boy. Alright, so no permanent injuries, which is good. Naz, haul out the axe. I'll haul out the sadist. Let it be known that that is not a very effective way to convince people to join you. Beating them up with your axe, I mean, actually, sometimes it works. It worked in Frost and Fire, so, you know, I take it back. Somehow or another, he didn't actually do any permanent damage, which I guess is a blessing. I really do hope to add these guys. I also just wanted to remind everybody that because we are quote-unquote Viking, it also means that I will not be recruiting anyone who is not Viking, meaning not tribal. I did have some YouTube comments asking about why I haven't added more people, and it's because I have very limited opportunity to add Viking. So we're obviously not at a deficit of steel anymore, but our power still sucks. A part of me just wants to knock down this monument and put a wind turbine right here. Well, no, that would be overhead mountain. So never mind. You're not done with Yoda. Okay. Alright. We haven't even... Oh, no, I guess we did heal Doc. Doc was very, very lucky to have kept his nose. We came very close to removing his nose. Psychic drone female. That doesn't really affect our guys all that much. Alright, and then the next thing to do is to start to replace the cave walls with stone ones so that we don't look like we're living as true tribals. I don't want to look like I'm roughing it this much. And this will be our base. For better or for worse. Oh my god, so many kin. Well, the potatoes are about 30%. So if the storyteller wants to destroy my potatoes... Hey, Doc, you don't even have your axe right now. Perfect. I should give him an axe, if I trust him. Part of me says don't trust him at all, because he's been trying to kill us. Another thing to note is the... Well, let's see. Alright, let's start replacing the overhead mountain so we don't welcome infestations. Colonist needs treatment still. And Naz is just mining up a storm. So we're going to have a very organic looking base because we're just sort of deciding to have a base built into the side of the mountain, however the, you know, the terrain of the side of the mountain looks. I'm not really going to do much other than that. Alright, so here we are patching them up. And then we've got Sven trying to hook us up with walls and the like. Didn't you just go on Berserk? How are you not cathartic? You are, but because of your wife dying, you're just super pissy. Okay, we didn't cut anything off of him. I swear to God, Eagle, you are going to die. You keep fussing like this. It's not going to be my fault when Doc finally kills you. You are asking for it. So it's not phenomenally strong, but sandstone for the deep interior of our base is fine. And I'm going to replace the granite with sandstone. There we go. And we're working our way into having lights and the like. Some base improvement. And working how I'm working now, we are... What I'm aiming to do is I'm going to aim to work towards... Here. You're done for now. I'm going to aim to work towards bedrooms and the like. You bite me, you die, Mr. Bear. Just want to make that clear. Okay, this should not be gather spot. We're grabbing a little bit extra wood. Yeah, granite has the most hit point, but I'm going to use that for our forward defenses. I'm not going to use granite for walls that are likely never to be attacked, or get attacked once in a blue moon. Okay, we are out of food again. Bear meat for us. Sounds good to me. So, Faison, Bees, and Finnish Frankenstein. Thanks for the follow. And then Toll House, thanks for the, wow, that's a lot of subbing in advance. So I appreciate that. And Kakata, thanks for the resub as well. Alright, let's try to clean up this environment to make it less hideous. That's kind of what they're complaining about. And, I have... Yeah, it's interesting. I guess Twitch is dropping my stream. Thanks, Twitch! You the best. I have no drop frames on my side, so if I have drop frames, it is all Twitch. Miranda and the Alpha Beavers. Alright, Miranda has 5 Alpha Beavers chasing her. She is a child spy. So a child spy is non-tribal, so I'm going to turn her down. Yeah, that doesn't... Adding additional people that aren't tribal, I have no interest. Alright, so we're going to do some stone cutting. It's going to be important. So here we go. Doc is cutting some stones. Naz is in a daze. That's fine. I know it's very ugly. I don't have bedrooms yet. Alright, Sven's cutting some stones. I am really trying to work hard to turn this into something nice. A nicer fortress. Yeah, I am running low on food. There are some grizzly bears left out here. Neither of the grizzlies are close. The ibex are sort of close. 2 of the ibex, at least, are sort of close. So I can rely on them for a little bit of food. The potatoes are about half grown. They don't grow very quickly. Because we don't have hydroponics. And if I did have hydroponics, I'd make rice anyway. Okay, Naz is wandering, he's wandering through the traps, which makes me extraordinarily uncomfortable. Is this a dwarf fortress? Well, I can't say no. It has all the hallmark resemblances of a dwarf fortress, so might be a dwarf fortress. Or dwarf fortress style, right? Like, just taking a look around the map to see. So I do have plasteel up here. If I had a higher crafting ability, I would consider utilizing it. So I'm going to set Sven up to hunt. These guys are probably... Yeah, they're getting pretty cold. Before you hunt, just refill that torch. Alright, so Doc is trying to help build our base back up into stone. Sven is hunting the ibex, which is easy peasy. Leb here has 15 and Eagle has 0. Eagle's resistance has broke. So we should be seeing someone added here pretty soon. Only a matter of time. Which is exciting. Very, very, very exciting. Okay, Naz, you've been wandering for like a day now. Could you snap out of it, perhaps? Ah! This doe is leaving. No, what are you doing? It's leaving the map and you're not even chasing correctly. Catch it! Okay, Doc's making a pretty good effort fixing this up. Naz is no longer watering psychotically. Not particularly good constructor, though, you. I'm going to take you off of that. And Sven is now corpse-obsessed. Cool. Right into the yep. Right into the prisoners. Bedroom. Well, he also is bloodlust, so he doesn't mind seeing corpses. But yeah, that's pretty funny. Alright, so Eagle's stats is transhumanist, jealous, pretty good melee. And will be our intellectual, I think. He'll be our research powerhouse. Let me see about other animals. So these ibex are very, very far. I don't know. Not a whole lot of options here. And gone berserk. Okay, Sven's now out of it. More evidence that I really need to work on their mood. I fully acknowledge this. Alright, cache the supplies for skill trainer melee. 2 squirrels guard it. You gotta watch out for those squirrels, man. Shifty little biters. Alright, we're gonna be low on food again pretty soon. I'm going to set the grizzly bears up to be hunted cautiously. Right? You can't just go run and gun grizzly bears for fun. I mean, you can, but it won't end well for you. And we have a raiding pact. Clever and attacking immediately. There's only 4 of them, though. So that's not too bad. And currently no one is psychotically breaking, so it's not bad at all. These are also tribals. So in being tribals, it's going to give you the opportunity to maybe recruit one of them, I hope. Okay, one down. And they're fleeing. So taking a look, we've got Dragon, a Sanguine, good fighter, good miner, chemical fascination, and Galoka. Oh man, they're all undergrounder chemical fascinating. Man, they're barely different. Well, he's dead. Doc and Naz, you can go back to what you're doing. And let's see if we're going to add... Oh, nope, Dragon's dead. Never mind. Well, we tried. Funeral pyre. I'm going to... Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to leave these corpses here because it's going to lure the grizzly bears towards me. The grizzly bears are going to be baited by the corpses and Uber Eats, man. That's what's going to happen. All right. Doc, you really want to do some drugs? Oh, Manhunter pack of cats. It's possibly one of the strangest Manhunter packs I've seen in a while. So where are they? All right. Oh, they don't even know how to get through my tunnel. Stupid cats. How about I don't even bother hunting them? Scurry-inflicted cats are probably not a good source of food. Some Super Trooper jokes right there. I like it. Alright, let's update our home zone. to include stuff that matters. Okay, so all the catharsis that I had is good. Now we're stone cutting. We're going to get very, very hungry. Where are these grizzly bear? They're just not coming. So the trouble is the grizzly bears are near the cats, but so if I hunt the if I hunt the cats, I have to hunt all the grizzly bears. It's kind of annoying. Is there any other food source which doesn't have me go through like? Alright, so 2 ibex. Where's the other 2 ibex? Okay, so these guys I could hunt, I guess. So off we go. Won't the cats get the hunters? No. The cats are too physically far from the hunters to be able to path to them appropriately. As you can see, they've been corralled here. And they're actually slowly getting eaten by the grizzly bear. So, a problem which is self-solving. It's my kind of problem. One that doesn't require me to do anything at all. Ooh! Compacted plasteel landing on the gray. Yes! Talk about luck. Oh my god. That is ridiculous. Just landing on me. The gods look kindly upon the graves. Okay, so we're just working to illuminate everything up so I can see what I'm doing. It did break some of my walls, but that's alright. Cheers, Aparian. Hey, there's an Arctic wolf out now, too. We used to have so many pets, and then they all died. Looks to me like the cats have caught on, and they know how to get to my base now. So, I'm going to turn on my turret. And maybe they won't all immediately go routing. Oh my god, turret, come on. Cool. What is your chance to hit anyway? 27%? Okay, I'm going to start to help the turret, because it's losing in a fight against a cat. Whoever would have thought cats versus turret loses? I wouldn't have guessed. Alright, that one rotted. I'm just rallying everybody to go deal with this, so I don't have to worry about them. Well, one didn't rot, I guess. I think there's one left. 2 didn't rot. Cool. Alright, well. We'll be eating cats tonight. None of the nearby activity is coming my way. Yet. New recruit, Eagle. So Eagle has joined us. Awesome. Eagle, you're going to be given this big old bed here. Eagle is a 54-year-old transhumanist who's jealous, has a passion in melee, and quite a lot of skill in melee as well, might I add. So I'll be giving him a bearded axe. And I need to make a shield. So I'll get a shield out soon. I wonder if I can just plop it out in a crafting spot. Nope. Alright. Another thing I wanted to do is the hearth. Because Eagle's going to very, very quickly become hypothermic. So let's go ahead and set Eagle up for his tasks. He's going to be a researcher. Sven's a far better researcher, but Sven's better at a lot of other things. Whereas Eagle's really only useful as a researcher. Here's a raid. And they are preparing a while. As you can see, they're well-geared, bolties, grenades, etc. Okie dokie. I don't have components for an electric smithy. I'm going to need to do some component mining with Naz, I think, at some point. But, Eagle... Do I really not have clothing? I'm going to force wear the parka for now. I really don't have clothing. I think all of my clothing is kind of, like, terrible and ruined. So that's important to note. So taking a look at the clock, I'm going to say 8 minutes. 8 minutes until... Is this 8? Yeah, 8 minutes until we raffle off Eagle. So if you want Eagle, all you got to do is type something in the chat. If you have typed something in the chat in the last 7 minutes, you are already covered. Because I'm doing it, it's a window of 15 minutes total. And we'll get Eagle assigned out to one of y'all. Okay, we are definitely going to have some food shortages pretty soon. That's something I'm going to have to address. So Eagle's now helping to push, what research is? Microelectronics research? The comms console is going to be critically important because that's our only trade opportunity. Let's also get... I'm going to get a electric tailor bench, but then like put it in the dark outside so that and unpowered, so that we spend the most amount of time trying to tailor to improve our skill. I wonder if this mountain leads somewhere, because I'm being able to, like, dig up quite a bit. Alright, Doc, I don't know where you're... Oh, that's fine. Velma, Barbara, Larian, and Philly, and Elliot falling far behind because he's old. No offense to the advanced of age. So, electric smithy. We are going to want plate armor. And then a guardian helmet. And then a round shield. I'll make it out of blue fur because we have a lot of blue fur. And that's going to be for Eagle. But let's get our defenders defending now. Ooh, I'm a little late. Shot you in the head. Don't let Velma throw. Okay, she's down. One more and they flee. And they flee. Easy peasy. No problem at all. Yeah, it could be possible that there's a large tunnel system up north that I have yet to discover. I have not and do not cheat, like revealing the map for myself or anything like that, so. Alright, out here, what do we want to do? We want to make Let's do until we have 95 plus, normal plus, take to the best stockpile pants. And we're going to make these out of really any leather that we want other than Thrumbo. And do until we have 2 spare. And then we're going to do button-down shirts, same deal. So normal plus, 95 plus, all leathers except for Thrumbo. Thrumbo I'm going to wait until I have more skill. So that will be the starting queue. And again, oh, you know what? It would be even better if I roofed it off a little bit more. The reason, if you're wondering, the reason why it's outdoors in the cold, in the dark, is so that we spend the most amount of time possible working the task in order to get the most XP out of it as possible. It's for experience gain, yeah. Solely for the experience gain. Okay, so we're having a little bit of a party. It's probably a pretty boring party because there's like nothing to do here. Oh yeah, take the Fenrir skin off the list as well. Good call. Hostile force spotted, coming in 1.6 days. Another thing that would help me is some sort of security. So I'm going to build a little pillbox. Actually, yeah, I want barricades. There we go. This will be a secure entry here. And then what I'll do is put a steel door here. Just out of necessity. So it opens and closes quickly. Psychic Soothe Mail. Well, that will help. Alright, so I am working to try to get Eagle clothed. And have everyone have their own bedrooms. Just have things be nice. Another thing I could do is... Yeah, let's just deconstruct this. You could have your own bedroom. So let's break down the other 2 beds. We are again out of food. I have only predators, apex predators, queued to fight. Well, that's gonna be rough. And a toxic fallout. Well, you know what? Toxic fallout, I don't care. I actually do care. Hold on. I do care because the animals out here that I could hunt for food are gonna get spoiled. So I'm gonna quickly do a map cleaning hunt. So we don't lose any precious food here. Oh my god, that color is just noxious. It is gross. No, Grizzly! Grizzly, where are you going? Alright, 1 Grizz down. Okay, so here's 3 animals that we'll be able to use to feed ourselves. So that's good. Yoda, are you not going to sit still for Daddy? Fine. Alright, so Leia Braus, or whatever his name is, now has his own bedroom. So it should be making him a little bit happier, hopefully. Sven is going to hunt the Arctic wolf. It's the last critter on the entire map. And then we're just down to potato. Hydroponic potatoes. So, starvation abound. A bunch of destitute travelers. Nope. They say that crop blight starved them out. Trust me, I know what that feels like. But no, I don't have the food to help you at all. Where did that wolf go? Sven, you hunt it. Now let's go cook or do whatever, I don't know. Clean, I don't really care what you do. Cheers! Alright. Well, I'm now very, very happy that I'm a, like, little diggy dwarf underneath mountain. Because it's going to keep me fairly well protected from this toxic fallout. There is definitely a noticeable, measurable benefit to being an undergrounder when the world is trying to set you on fire. And yeah, first potatoes is out. So now that I have first potatoes, my cook. Okay, I easily have enough to make fine meals. So I'm gonna do fine meals now instead of simple, to spread the meat out further, and the potatoes for that matter. And Doc is in a daze. Yep. Okay. Well, you're dazing. Oh boy, he's dazing outdoors. Roof over the tailoring? It already is. It already is. And uranium ore. Wow, just awesome. And that's pretty close to the base, too. I think the Storyteller wants us to raid, is what's going on here. We have Restless times 0, so I haven't been penalized for not raiding yet, which is good. Did I ever research? No, I still don't have AC, which is fine. Alright, let's see. This is going somewhere. I don't know what's up here, but I am going to keep mining to figure it out. Might make for a good bedroom. It depends on how big. Oh no, there it is. Sort of. Yep, well, we found the limits. Didn't go very far. It will make a very awkward sized bedroom. All right. A lot more room. Very excited about that. And we're setting up proper defenses now as well. All the bodies are going to rot. I'm going to quickly haul the corpses away with my person that doesn't mind seeing rotted corpses. Because I don't want the mood penalties for everybody else or have to clean up corpse bile and stuff like that. Although this is taking a while and my toxic buildup is going up and up and up. The eagle will land, let's say, top of the hour. I think I missed it, but let's call it top of the hour. So just make sure that you've typed something in the last 10 minutes and you'll be good. No one cares about animal corpses. It's just human corpses that matters. So I'm going to forbid this door. Actually, let me just get rid of these corpses real quick, so I don't have a problem. Done. As long as this is, yeah, okay, it's not home zone, so it's fine. Thank you, Sven. Is there an illness mechanic with handling rotten corpses? No, there is not. Not in vanilla RimWorld. What it is, people who are not bloodlust find it very hideous. And it will give you a mood debuff for a while. So, it's in your best interest not to see rotted corpses, as it will make you unhappy. The only nullifying trait for that is bloodlust. There's also negative mood modifiers for regular corpses, which have nullifying traits. Nullifying traits meaning traits which stop the mood debuff, which have nullifying traits of psychopath, bloodlust, and cannibal. Psychopaths, bloodlust, and cannibals don't care about seeing corpses, but psychopaths and cannibals do care about seeing rotted corpses. Bloodlust don't. Bloodlust guys don't care, rotted or otherwise. They don't have feelings at all. So if you want to move rotted corpses, your best bet is to either A, use animals, because animals obviously don't have moods, they don't have feelings, or B, use someone who is use someone who's a bloodlust, like Sven. Now, there is a downside to bloodlust. The downside, of course, is that they get in a lot more social fights, so they have a harder time making friends, etc. But that's just the way it is. Cheers. Sven is a model colonist. Yeah, look at all this. Ah, potatoes. Storyteller, you can't stop me. I am the Potato King. I guess we're Irish Vikings. Today I learned. Alright, so we're just filling in the rest of the overhead mountain so we don't risk infestation. Because infestation would be really, really bad. And Doc and Naz are putting potatoes back. As long as it's toxic fallout out, I'm definitely just going to fully invest in potato. The other issue that I'm going to run into, and I think I'm going to put Sven on a high... Oh, no, he's crafting now. He's a lack of air conditioning. So I think what I'm going to need to do is just make a whole bunch of pemmican. Because I think the meat here is going to spoil, given the temperatures. Why potatoes over rice or corn? Oh, come on. I could do corn. But, so I'll give you the justification. Why potatoes? So rice grows best in fertile environments. I don't have a fertile environment. And then corn would be a better crop for the amount of effort that I have to put in. Because corn, you get a huge yield. But, as you may have noticed, the Storyteller tries to kill my crops often. With solar flares, with blights, that kind of thing. So, crops that have long grow times, like corn, are it's a very, very, very bad idea for me to grow long grow time crops, because the Storyteller is just trying to kill my long grow time crops as, like, a full-time job. So I need, I think to be smart, I need to plant crops that grow quick and aren't sensitive to soil. Rice would be fine in here too. But, I'm just trying not to starve. Rice would be fine. But yeah, the issue with corn is because it takes so long to grow, there's a lot more opportunity for the crop to be ruined before it finishes growing by blights or whatever. So it is a riskier... It's less work for the farmer because it takes a long time to grow and has high yields, but it's a lot riskier of a crop because if something happens while it's growing, you get nothing. You get no yield from it, which is, worst case scenario or whatever. And right now I'm just trying to make a ton of pemmican because it's too warm to keep the meat from spoiling. So I have about a two days. Thank you all for watching the Blades of Ragnarok episode 12. If you'd like to catch a live stream of this, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule. You could either follow me on Twitch or sign up for the Twitch announcements on Discord. If you have feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. Keep in mind that there are a few hours left of this stream yet to air. Actually, 4 of them, so quite a few. Thank you all so very much for watching. I will catch you all next episode. Farewell.